Casual gaming is dead. And because it's dead, we started romanticizing the past. I remember you used to be able to come home from school or from work and get straight on Call of Duty, 2K, GTA, Fortnite, whatever it was. And it just felt like a break from reality. You weren't thinking about efficiency, skill-based matchmaking, metas, or whether you were falling behind. You just played. It was like something you did just to relax. It was never a chore. I think what people forget is that those games weren't perfect at all. I mean, I remember the narrative was, oh, I can't wait for 2K18 to come out so we can finally get off 2K17. Or I remember when shotguns were doing 7 to 10 damage close up in Fortnite back in like season 3, season 4, or how every year since Black Ops 2, everybody was saying Call of Duty is dying. Black Ops 3 is the worst Call of Duty of all times. But nowadays, it feels like nobody remembers that, and it just feels like everyone just talks about how the games were better back then. And I definitely do agree, but not for the same reason that you might think. And people love saying that it's nostalgia and that we only think old games are better because we were younger, had more time, and less to worry about. And yeah, I feel like that's part of it, but I don't think that's the whole story because nostalgia alone doesn't explain why games feel more like a chore now than a break from reality. That's how games are supposed to be. Also, if it was just nostalgia, wouldn't new games also give us that feeling? Nowadays, most games feel like they last for a month or two, maybe 3. I'll give them 3 months if they're really lucky. Think about how many games were hyped up pre-launch or when they first launched and then just disappeared almost immediately. There's Splitgate, X-Defiant, Multiverses, The Finals, Rumbleverse, even Knockout City, which in my opinion was one of the most underrated multiplayer games ever. They all couldn't survive, and that just wasn't the case back then. It feels like nowadays games have no longevity, but back in the day, me and my friends, we used to have a full PS4 party bouncing between 2K and Fortnite for months. That's it. That was literally it. The same 3 games for 10 plus hours sessions. Nobody got bored and nobody felt like they were doing chores. And a huge part of that I feel like nobody talks about is that people weren't sweating their lives away, bro. As soft and as casual as that may sound, I feel like it was so much better that way. When Fortnite first dropped, nobody knew how to build. There weren't 40-minute YouTube tutorials breaking down optimal edits and piece control. There weren't daily TikToks telling you the fastest way to rank up. That didn't really start until like mid to late season 3. And that's why it was so crazy when you go back and watch Ninja's old gameplay and you really think to yourself like, yo, this guy's not even that good. But now people log in obsessed with being the best, grinding daily and weekly challenges, chasing battle passes, and just min-maxing every single second they play. And then they wonder why they're miserable. They're spending all their time playing a game they don't even enjoy because they're not as good as they want to be instead of just enjoying being bad and having fun. I know it sounds crazy, but you can have fun while being bad. Like, I promise you can. And I'm not saying don't try to improve, because games should definitely, like, reward effort, but improvement is supposed to be a process, not a second job. You're not supposed to just force it, stay up 15 hours a day just playing the game, forcing yourself to get better. But that doesn't mean to, like, just get comfortable being trash. I think you need to find a balance and just have fun, and don't get on the game with a grind set, then wonder why you're having no fun. Like I said, enjoy being bad. Find the beauty in the ugly. This isn't even close to being the biggest problem in gaming because, in my opinion, the biggest problem has to be affordability. Games are not designed to be fun first anymore. They're designed to retain, monetize, and extract. And if I'm going to be so honest, it's sad. It's starting to feel like every menu is a storefront, or every week is a new skin getting added, a new bundle, or a limited time item that you have to get because they're never going to bring it back just for it to come back 2 months later. Like, I'm telling you, it's kind of crazy because they'll do this. They'll add all these new stuff that you have to pay for, but Somehow, some way, the core issues will never get fixed. 2K will sit here, not update the game for weeks, months. They'll add fake denim tiers to the game that cost 15,000, 25,000 VC while everyone is using SN. But don't let there be a VC glitch. Don't let there be a VC glitch, because they're going to patch that the same day it comes out. And if you did it, say goodbye. You're banned. And to make things worse, you used to be able to unlock stuff by actually playing the game. Now the only way you can unlock shit is by pulling out your card or grinding the game like it's a job. Like, you have to put insane amounts of hours just to, like, be able to get stuff just by grinding the game with no microtransactions, leading to what I previously talked about, it feeling like a chore. I mean, when NBA 2K26 came out, I paid $100 for the game because my friends swore this was the one. They swore this was the 2K, that we were going to be back. It was going to be so different. So we all agreed to pay the $30 extra for early access, and that was $100 for the game. Then I had to pay $50 to upgrade my player. Then I had to buy a year of PlayStation Plus, which was $60. And then foolishly, like an idiot, I was having fun and thought it would be a good idea to buy the Battle Pass for $20. So for one game, I spent $230. And we stopped playing the game after the first gameplay patch. Yeah, I know. Laugh at me. Whatever. But this isn't about me, though. Because even though it was dumb, I'll make the money back. It's not about me. It's about the kids who begged their mom and their dad to buy them the game. And they got to get the game. I'm not even saying they got to get the $100 version. The games are still $70. It's still $70. Then they got to max out their players. That's $50 of VC. Gotta get PlayStation Plus. That's $60. Like, and that's just 2K. Kids play other games nowadays, bro. Fortnite's adding a new skin every single week. Every single day, they're adding a new collab skin. And I'm not gonna lie, if I was a kid growing up nowadays, every single dollar I made, every single dollar that ever touched my hands would be going straight to Fortnite. It would be spent on straight FIFA. Because what do you mean I could have a team of Eric Cartman, Ice Spice, Mordecai, and LeBron? Come on, bro. I'll be going broke right now. But overall, casual gaming didn't die because players got older. And I'm really tired of that narrative. And I'm tired of people saying, oh, well, you guys are just stuck in the past, just nostalgia baiting. Because that's not true at all. Casual gaming died because games stopped respecting players' time and their mental space.